All right, it says we are live. Hey, Facebook. All right, so for Genius Messenger, a lot of people have been asking us for GoHighLevel integrations, and I mean you can already do it through the webhooks apps that we've got, but people wanted a direct integration since GHL provides that API integration information. They want it direct, so we don't have to use Zapier. So it's coming very, very soon. I just got off a really good meeting with Rahul. As most of you know, he's the development team leader for Genius Messenger and also for LinkyLeads. And you've seen his work for the last year and a half, couple of years, actually, if you've been with us since the beginning, before we launched. And you know he does a great job. So that'll be coming hopefully this week, unless we run into some jams, and then it'll be next week. But that's how fast we're coming. So here's what we've got planned. I'll share my screen here, and I'll show you what we've got coming up. And we're going to do it for Genius Messenger first. And then as some of these other features get added to LinkyLeads, what I'm going to show you next that we're doing for Genius Messenger, we will also do for LinkyLeads. And if you have any feedback, if you see something that you'd like that you don't see me cover here in the next few minutes, just leave a comment and let us know. Okay. So that we can get it added for you. All right. Let's share this page and kind of go through here, because this is the GHL thing. So I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to be able to share campaigns. Okay, so in GoHighLevel, you can do campaigns. This will kind of be tied into you can add a person to a particular campaign. So we'll have a way to do that. We'll have a way to add contacts. So if you don't have this contact in GoHighLevel, you'll be able to send them over and add them. If you do updated things like emails or phone numbers, those will be able to get sent over like you do now with a webhook. You'll be able to do it directly without a webhook straight into GoHighLevel. I'm going to come back to custom field. Actually, let me talk about this right now. A lot of people asked if we can have a two-way sync. Okay. They want to know, here, let me go back on camera for this one. People want to have a two-way sync, right? So they want to say, not only can we send the data from Genius Messenger out to GoHighLevel, but can we take the data from GoHighLevel and sync it back? Like if they do a pipeline, can we make that a label? Or if we add a tag, can we add it? Or if we have a phone number or an email, can we add it? And the answer is yes, with a caveat. Facebook it identifies the contacts by the profile ID, which is a number or a name inside the profile URL. So we need to know the URL of their Facebook account. And most people probably aren't putting that in GoHighLevel. So what you would need to do in GoHighLevel is add a custom field. Okay, so you can put that profile ID or that profile URL. We'll let us know which we need and what format we need and all of that as we get deeper. This feature is not coming right away, but I'm just telling you what we will need to do a two-way sync. Okay. So you'll need to gather that information in GoHighLevel so that when it syncs back to Genius Messenger or to LinkyLeads, when that time comes, we'll need a different piece of information. But for Genius Messenger, for now, we need to know what profile that information gets attached to, what notes or phone number or whatever it is you're adding. Okay, a tag. So you'll have to be able to collect that information. So we're not doing two-way sync right off the bat. We're going to do data from Genius Messenger out to GoHighLevel, but then after that's all done, we see there aren't any bugs. People love it. We've added the features that you all want. Then we're going to look at two-way sync so you can send data back. But you will need to be able to collect that data in GoHighLevel, the profile information, so that we can share that back. So that will come after we get all the initial integrations done, and then we start looking at two-way sync. Then we can come back and start working on that. So you'll also be able to do pipelines. Now, these will just relate to labels, okay? So a pipeline stage inside GoHighLevel would equal to a label in Genius Messenger. So they're going to be directly related. And then we're also going to do tags. So if you tag somebody, then it'll send that tag out to GoHighLevel. And I skipped one, didn't I? What did I skip? Notes. Okay, so when you add a note in Genius Messenger, it'll be able to just automatically send that note straight into GoHighLevel. Eventually, when we get the two-way sync, it will be able to take that information and add a note back into Genius Messenger. But again, initially, we're just going to build this for message information out from Genius Messenger out to GoHighLevel, make sure all the bugs are out, and then we can work on the information back in. But notes are something we'll change. So just to recap, if you're coming in late, you'll be able to add someone to a campaign. You'll be able to add them as a contact or update their contact information. I'll skip the custom field that was related to two-way sync. Notes we'll be able to send out. Pipelines will relate to labels, and tags will be able to get sent out. So that's what we've got. That's what we got coming up. And it'll be a direct integration. Rahul is working on that this week. If all goes well, I'll have a live version to test and work on over the weekend and send it to Chrome next week. And if we run into any problems, this is software. You guys are already familiar with this, right? It may take an extra week. It may take an extra 10 days, but our goal is to have this done by this weekend so that next week we can go live with it whenever we've tested it and Chrome says, hey, all good, approved. So coming soon. If there's anything that you haven't seen on this particular update that I'm giving and you want to see it added and you think there's something that we should do in addition to what I've described, just leave a comment on here or send me a PM and say, hey, Ed, it would be great if we can do this. So again, first goal, all those things I showed you to go out to GoHighLevel. Second goal, to get a two-way sync back into Genius Messenger. So hopefully everybody's excited about these. This is something that a lot of people have asked for. So you ask, we deliver. That's what we try to do. So thank you. Seeing some great comments. Thank you, Facebook user. Tom, I know this is right up your alley. Tom is, if you guys don't know Tom, he is a GoHighLevel wizard. And he has some great things. If you're a GoHighLevel person, you might want to reach out to Tom. Tom's got some really good stuff. So I knew he would like that. Taylor, thank you. Appreciate the comments. Somebody's giving a fire. So thank you guys. Much appreciated. You're very welcome, and if you see other things you want, just let us know. We're going to keep building this. We're going to keep building LinkyLeads. So, both of those softwares we want to integrate with other things and, rock your marketing world. All righty. Take care. Have a wonderful day. And again, if you have so many other things that you haven't seen me put in here, then let me know, PM me, put a comment. We'll get them added. Thanks. And thank Rahul. Any of you know Rahul or see him? He's just doing a bang up job, man. He is really hitting this thing out of the ballpark. So thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to Rahul too. Much appreciated. All righty. Take care, everybody.